Could you tell her that our wake-up time is not between 5 and 7 a.m.? She needs to sleep later. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. A while back did this video right here where I had an animal communicator talk to my guide dog Gallop, and a lot of you since I got Lavender have been requesting that I do the same with Lavender, hire an animal communicator to talk to her, and that is what we are doing here today. Unfortunately, given the times, it has to be virtual instead of like chilling on my couch together like we did with Gallop. You'll see it being filmed on a computer, and I'm sorry we didn't do it very well. We couldn't figure out the screen recording. It's not the best filming, okay? But just be here for the content, for the cute animals. That's what it's all about today. Don't judge our filming. Anyways, I do want to say that I know there's going to be a lot of people who think this is a whole bunch of hooey. It's total BS. It's not real. I shouldn't do stuff like this. And you're completely entitled to your opinion, and I respect that. And all I ask is that you respect myself and the animal communicator Susan in that we enjoy this and we believe in it, and that's what matters, you know? This is my 4th time working with an animal communicator. I used an animal communicator for the first time when I was 20 and my guide dog Gypsy passed away. And then I used one again that year when I first got Gallop. And then I used the one to talk to Gallop for the video, and now I'm doing this for Lavender. So it is something that for me has brought me great comfort. I've always been somebody who's like, hey, if something's a placebo effect, like, it still works, you know? So for me, I totally understand that to a lot of people, spiritual work, psychics, mediums, all that stuff seems like way too far out there, and it's a bunch of garbage and it's not real and you're wasting your money, and that's fair. Like, if you feel that way, you feel that way, and I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. But for myself and, you know, for others out there who also enjoy this kind of work and believe in it, it puts like ease to my soul and it makes me feel good. And so I like spending money on things that make me feel good and things that I enjoy. So all I ask is that you remain respectful in the comments. If you don't believe in stuff like this, just be respectful that there's those of us who enjoy it and it makes us feel good. And we're not doing any harm. So that's what matters. It's like no harm is done with this. Even if it's all garbage and it's just for fun, it's still fun. And if something's fun, do it. And so if you like something that other people don't believe in or don't like, do it if it makes you feel good and you enjoy it. And that goes for anything in life. Like, if you enjoy something, it doesn't matter what other people think of that thing. Like, you do you live your best life. And without further ado, let's get chatting to Lavender and meet Susan. And before we get chatting to Lavender, just a reminder to check out the Lavender merch collection at fanjoy.co/Mullybrook. We have this adorable lavender themed hoodie. It has braille that says lavender, that is tactile, and then has a picture of her on the front and the back in cartoon form. And then we have this lavender silently judging you phone case that matches her cat tag, so check that out. Do you mind introducing yourself and telling us a little bit about what you do and your history with animal communicating?
So, yes. Absolutely. So I'm Susan Hill, and I've been communicating with animals, probably all my life, but consciously. It all started for me in 2004, and I had a lot of resistance to the whole thing. I thought it was intriguing. I thought it would be incredible to be able to do it, but my conscious mind said, this is totally ridiculous. And I did have a dog named Aliah that I'd like to bring up. He was my first own dog. And in 2001, he was diagnosed with bone cancer. And I was devastated. And anytime we get a serious diagnosis like a cancer, we go into tremendous fear. So long story short, he died. I couldn't save him. And I had this incredible experience with him as he was passing. And that kind of opened the door. And then I started taking the classes. I've been communicating, I don't know how many years it's been now, but I think it's been about 12, 13, something like that, professionally. I think I'd like to bring also the point that we are always communicating with our own animals. I mean, you can always think of a time when you said something to your cat or dog or whatever, and you know they understood you.
Yeah.
They said something to you and you understood them because there was this just this play back and forth, that there was an acknowledgement to the communication. So we really do. It's just telepathy, which is what I do. I've been trained to do it. I want to bring up that what that actually is, because that's the mechanism, if you want to call it, of exchange. And how that happens is it's not really anywhere, oh, there's your kitty. It's not really for any particular area in the body, but I believe it's the whole entire body. You do it, I do it, everyone does this. We use our body as a sending and receiving station. So we're picking up these information signals energetically. Are we going to be communicating with your guide dog today, or just the kitty?
Just the kitty, yeah, just Miss Lavender. Can I hold her, Mama?
Hi, Lavender. And did you happen to mention to her that we were going to have a communication session or not?
I didn't. Hey, Baba.
Okay. Would you like to begin, or
I would love to, yeah.
Particular questions?
Well, why don't we just start with her and Gallop?
I'm asking her, I'm just trying to get her attention. So she said she's looking for something to do. I don't know if you have toys on the floor or something that she likes to play with, but she's looking for something to do. She's an active cat. She's young, right? You said, so that makes a lot of sense. So I'm just telling her that I want to talk to her, and that you've asked me to come and be a part of communication. And so she's like, oh, okay. She didn't really understand what was going on. Now, Gallop is a male.
Yes.
She said, but Gallop is more calmer and not wanting to run around and play like she does. I see she's showing me a picture of the two of them together, and the dog is just kind of poised and, calm, kind of sitting and relaxed. And Lavender is wanting the dog to be more active and interactive play with her. So that's what she's showing me. I don't really see, I don't know if you have a specific question. I don't see her showing me anything else between the two of them.
That is kind of exactly their relationship. Like, she's always like, play with me, play with me, play with me. And he's like, I'm taking a nap, Lavender. And she's like, let's play, let's play, let's play. And he's like, Lavender, calm down. Like, he loves her too, but she loves him way more than he loves her.
I'm getting that Gallop's attention is on you, and always like this third eye watching you to make sure you're okay.
Yes.
So that's the feeling I get. His devotion is more towards you, and she's looking for a playmate.
Could you tell her that our wake-up time is not between 5 and 7 a.m.? She needs to sleep later.
That's funny. But she said, I want to play. So that's going to be a tough one, even though if I tell her that, it doesn't mean that her behavior will change.
I know.
So I'm suggesting to her, I'm sure you have toys for the cat, but
yes.
Perhaps to play with the toys and wait for mommy to get up.
It's interesting. I'm wondering, she always tries to wake me, and she leaves my boyfriend who's sleeping next to me. Like, she only tries to wake up me, and once I just ignore her, she'll stop. But she never tries to wake him up, even though he's right next to me in bed.
I'll ask her about that. Oh, it's something about your hair. She likes your hair. Does she play with your hair?
She does. From the time I got her, she'll like grab my long hair in her paws, or she'll nibble the ends of my hair.
It's something about your hair. She liked to play with it. It was fun. So let's see what she says. This is kind of funny, but she likes the way you smell more than she likes the way he smells. I'm not saying that he's smelly or anything.
That's so interesting.
She likes your scent. Maybe it's because you're feminine, it's a nicer scent, but it has a lot to do with it, the way you smell. She says you smell pretty, so I'm assuming that means like more feminine, more a refined smell.
She does this thing where even if she has food in her bowl, if I put food into my guide dog Gallop's bowl in the morning, she'll jump into his bowl and start eating his big dry kibble. And so if you could tell her, that food is never for her. And she is not allowed to eat the dog's food.
She's telling me it's the smell. I'm trying to get that to come through. I don't know what the scent is. I'm trying to determine what it is. But it's something about the way the food smells that it's very delicious to her. But it's irresistible to her. She loves it.
She likes to go for walks. I live in an apartment building, and she's like obsessed with going on walks in the hallway. Like she likes to just be let out and wander around the halls with us. I'm wondering like what she thinks about that, like why she wants to go for walks so much.
She says she considers herself an adventurer, and it's
So
very
true.
fun and interesting to go out and explore the world. She's saying she would like to go outside. She would have liked to go outside. So,
Aw.
okay, let me see. I'm going to ask her.
Does she like her family?
Yeah, I'll ask her what, to speak more about her life. She likes the food that you feed her very much. I'm getting the sense that she's would like a playmate or, more activity, something more to do.
Would she like us to get another cat?
I'm sure she would love that. It just has to be the right cat, though, because sometimes they can fight, So.
Yeah.
The kitties?
Yeah, does she miss her like siblings and her mom, or is she content without them?
No, she says she's adjusted. She accepts you. At first, she was a little sad and scared and, unsure. But you were very loving and reassuring to her that everything would be okay. And you were very attentive. And she adjusted rather quickly, she says.
Yeah, she did adjust very, very,
Very,
quickly.
very quickly.
I'm wondering, does she understand, like, that she's a social media cat? That lots of people know who she is and what she does?
She tells me that you're involved with something, you're always very busy, and it's an act, your work that you're doing. And she understands that she's part of that to support you. However, she doesn't comprehend what really social media is, in my opinion, based on what she's saying.
Does she understand that my partner and I are blind, that we can't see her?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
But she doesn't look at it like a handicap or anything like that. Or it's not judgmental in any way about it.
So she knows if I ever step on her, that I'm sorry, I just can't see her.
Yeah, she's showing me that that's happened, that she's gotten in front of the legs, but that happens with people that can see too. So it isn't necessarily, I think she's more aware that she needs to be more careful around you. She's conscious of the fact that you don't always know where she is, so gets out of the way.
99% of the time she clearly runs out of my way, which is why I was wondering if she understands that I can't see her, And I'm wondering if she understands that like Gallup has a job, like a bigger job than she has.
Gallup is very focused on you, and he knows that he's here to serve you. And he's got a third eye, always watching out for you. He's very devoted to you, she told me.
Yeah, is there any toys that she would like us to get for her, or things that she likes better?
Mice toys. Toys that look like mice, she wants.
All right, we'll get her more mice. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. All right.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
Susan. Thank you.
Take care.
I hope you guys enjoyed chatting with Susan, Lavender, and Gallup. I know I did. And thank you again to Susan for doing this with me. If you want to see the animal communicator talk to Gallup, you can click this video up here. And if you want to see Miss Kitten Lavender's DNA results, you can click up here. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Stay you.